bitch.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It feels good to be back in the workshop working. I am a jack of many trades, I guess you could say, and a master of none, as the old saying goes. Been working on that rental property to get it up to speed for the woman to move in, and have literally been on the road quite a bit, a lot more than I'd like to be, and it's been difficult to keep up, and that's where I'm behind on some of my artwork pieces here, and it's nice to be able to be back in here, especially as it gets hot outside, because I got AC up in here, got excuse me, dust, and I've got television if I want to watch some TV in here, so it's definitely a cozy environment to be able to work in, and it's a little easier to do videos and stuff. The thing that I've been hearing so much this off season, we've all been hearing it, is dog. We have been looking for dogs. And what that says is we've been soft. I don't know how else to say it, but when you say we're looking for dogs, you're looking for some people that are more aggressive and that have a fight in them. And I believe what we basically have come to the conclusion of, when we start putting together all the pieces of what's been said between coaches and players and things, from Mike McCarthy of, we were nervous before the game. Hearing Jalen Tolbert talk about a change in culture. Thinking back to a couple of years ago, DeMarcus Lawrence talking about playing soft. All these things add up to not being aggressive, not being willing to fight when the shit's on the line. Kind of tucking tail and running instead of being the beast, being the ones that are setting the tone. You get punched in the mouth and you're back down. As we look at the draft and the guys that the Cowboys brought in, you can definitely see a totally different group of guys. You can see, attitude-wise, think back to the 90s. Think back to a Charles Haley. Charles Haley was going to knock you the F out. Think about Larry Allen. Just got to do the best you can, man. The best you can. You think about Googs. That was another guy that was going to beat you up. Physically, mentally, emotionally. All of those guys. Michael Irvin. Dog. So as you look at the Cowboys right now, how many players do we really look at and say, there's dog in them from last year? Micah Parsons, definitely. I'm going to say J-Ron Curse had some dog in him. I'm going to say Diggs definitely had some dog in him. All these guys were guys that wouldn't back down. And you could see how that ended up being positive for this team. We need more guys like that. Guys that are there ready to fight, to defend our home, our colors, our name, and everything. So yeah. Amari Cooper, super talented guy, one of the best route runners. But when you look at Amari Cooper, do you look at him and say, he's a dog? I'm not sure, and I'm not trying to sully anybody's name. Some guys are rah-rah guys that want to fight and everything else, and that's what they do. Other guys are tacticians that go through with surgery. But you almost felt like sometimes that when the fight was coming to us, we weren't there ready to fight back. And I think that's what the Cowboys are trying to remedy this offseason, with a definite change in culture to some dogs. We'll see if it works. I think about, and here's something interesting. I was going through today, and hopefully I can get this stuff done before the rain goes. I got to go pick up some more molding and stuff. But I want to get back out to my outdoor studio before it rains, and do some video work. I was looking at the Legion of Boom. You know, when we see a great defense and stuff, we always think about guys that have, number one draft picks and stuff. Some of these guys that they had in the Legion of Boom, they weren't that talented players. They had a great secondary, between Cam Chancellor, linebackers and secondary, between Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas, and Richard Sherman and stuff. But when I look at the players that they had on that Super Bowl team that totally dominated, they led that game for like 59 minutes. And it wasn't even close for Peyton Manning. They suffocated him. There weren't a lot of big name players, at least not when they started. But when I look at their front line, there weren't big name guys. The biggest two names on the defensive line was Cliff Averill and Michael Bennett. But those guys had an attitude that we're coming to punch you in the face. We're going to talk shit, and we're going to kick your ass. And you're not going to be able to stop it. And that's exactly what those guys did. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I hope that our Cowboys can get some of that moxie, some of that aggression, some of that anger and tenacity like those guys did. If they do, Dallas Cowboys could be back. If they don't, I'll expect to have the same results that we've been having. I'm hoping that they do. Anyway, I got to run to the store and get some more stuff while this stuff dries. I got some bookcases I got to build. I got some great pieces here that we got to get finished. And I'm going to premiere a new piece tonight for you guys. Show you something different that we'll be giving away. Hope you all having a great Monday. See you at 9 o'clock Eastern. Peace.